What's up, gamers, and welcome back to another Pro Guys analysis video. Today, we're going to be going over a pro analysis of two of Fortnite's titans, one from North America and one from Europe. Only one of these pros can hoist the crown as the young GOAT, my friends. So, who do you think is going to take it? Both have stellar achievements and deserve making this list, but in this video, we're going to be putting them up against one another to see who comes out victorious. Before we get right into it though, if you guys want to potentially become the next Clix or BenjyFishy, click the link below to go to ProGuides.com where you can play with the best players in the world. Sign up for our membership at Pro Guides and you're going to get a ton of incredible content from the best pro players like Benji and Mongrel. So if you want to compete in Fortnite, you got to check out ProGuides.com. Hey, who knows? Maybe we'll be talking about you in one of these videos one day. What's going on, guys? It's the motivation guy. That's right, your friend. I'm back. The one and only Keith Allen. I hope you have a smile on your face right now because we have one more month to go before the end of this year. So, hey, let's make this the best month of the year. If you're not happy right now with situations in your life, why don't you just start thinking about other people and put a smile on their face? And that will change the whole game for you, I promise. Just want to let you know again, like I say every day, that I'm rooting for you guys. I believe in you guys. Keep going. This is your #1 fan. Now it's time to sit back, relax, and get my favorite candy, and I'm not sponsored by them. Well, not yet anyway. And that is that Bunch of Crunch. I'm just really addicted to it. And let's get this going. With that said, I think we need to kick things off by talking about raw mechanics. Mechanics is the core of anyone's game. A player is restrained by their skill ceiling, right? And taking a deeper look at who has the highest skill ceiling can provide some great insight regarding who is the most well-rounded player. You know, BenjyFishy plays a lot in tournaments, which have really allowed him to stay at the top of his game. It seems as though whenever he gets into a situation, his mechanics are just very reliable and it seems to be working. I mean, if you just watch the guy in any scenario, you would know that this guy exudes confidence, which I love. And it makes sense because if you're good enough, there's no need to fake it. For Clix, you know, I think when you watch him, you could definitely see that he relies on mechanics a lot more than BenjyFishy. There's a little less game sense, you know, but what he lacks in that department is really made up by his mechanics. His flashy moves are unparalleled due to the fact that, you know, he could just do them so consistently. Like moves that I can do sometimes in creative, like he just does the move seamlessly, like not even trying in a real game scenario. And in this application, applying mechanics into the real game, you know, that really piqued my interest. For example, take a look at this situation where Clix was playing at TwitchCon in front of a huge live audience, many viewers, where he absolutely went beast mode.
High ground. That's exactly what they're going to do.
Yeah, that's what they're going to do. They have so much congestion.
Oh,
he gets the trap. That's 3 tags. Edgy goes down. That's sent it. Edgy. Oh my goodness, Clix.
You are a monster.
Bro, seriously. Who could just go out and do that? Especially under the bright lights and high pressure. Everybody's watching. Everybody's rooting for you. My goodness. I seriously doubt that many people could execute the same high-level mechanics that Clix does on a very consistent basis. That's why I think it would be pretty unfair to not rank Clix the winner of this category. As of right now, the score is 1 point Clix, 0 points for BenjyFishy. Moving on to the next key point that needs no looking over, consistency. Everybody say consistency. Come on, man, you didn't say it, say it. Thank you. Consistency is absolutely key in maintaining momentum and retaining your ability to dominate whenever and wherever. For this category, my friends, I definitely see a stark contrast between these two players. BenjyFishy plays in a whole lot of tournaments. Specifically, when the Solo Cash Cup days roll around, he's literally playing in a majority of the regions. Not only is he playing, but he's also winning, and a lot. And the 15 recorded tournament results for the month of November, only 5 of those fall out of the top 10 placements, man. And when I say outside of the top 10, it's not by much. His worst placements of this entire month was still a top 50 score. That's well into the money, given that it was from the Fortnite Championship Series. He's won multiple Solo Cash Cups, extending out from his native European region. He stated on Twitter multiple times that it's literally free money. Okay, if it's free, can you hook a brother up? Come on, what's up? One Solo Cash Cup day can easily net Benji over 10 grand if he plays his cards right. And that's exactly what happened just like recently. The guy's absolutely crushing it. Come on now, you gotta admit that. Clix, on the other hand, you know, he also has some pretty decent results too. The thing is, something that we consider very good literally pales in comparison to what Benji is achieving. The stats don't lie, guys. They just don't. All right, so remember how Benji had a majority of his placements in November fall within the top 10? Yeah, well, Clix was only able to achieve that twice. One was a platform cash cup where he got 3rd place, and the other was a 6th place finish in that Fortnite Championship Series 2, qualifying him directly for Stage 2. All right, so don't get me wrong, all right? There's a lot of consistent top 100 placements and better on his resume. But in this category, we are specifically talking about a player's ability to rank on top of the leaderboards consistently. Don't get this mixed up with being able to play in high-pressure situations either. Having the ability to clutch when the stakes are just very, very high and all that good stuff, all right? We're just talking about nutty players playing average online events and seeing how they stack up against each other. And I have to admit this one for sure. This is like a no-brainer. I think Benji takes the cake with this. With that, it's now getting really, really interesting because we have a 1-to-1 tie between Clix and BenjyFishy. The next topic of interest, my friends, as previously mentioned, is going to be the clutch factor. Becoming a professional Fortnite player, you know what this means? It means that you gotta have a skill ceiling high enough to place well in tournaments, right? But not all professional Fortnite players have a solid ability to clutch up when it matters the most. Not all pros can be the best at the end of the day. That's just the truth. All right, so first up, we need to take a look at BenjyFishy right here. Now, as previously mentioned, Benji has been on an absolute tear when it comes to tournament play. And it makes sense too. Like, this guy simply does not choke that much, period. If he was a serial choke artist, then there is simply no way he would be performing this well. I think one clip that encapsulates his entire clutching ability is showing when he was playing in the Spanish Renegade Cup with the Mongrel and 2 Spaniards. He was stuck in zone, he was running out of HP, and he found himself in a 1 versus 3 situations. All right, so what happens next? All right, let me tell you, it's gonna shock you.
50 months. Nice! Nice! Bro. Can I finish this, bro? Yeah, just let.
All right, so this is an absolutely insane clutch, man. If I was in his position, wow. I would already like resign myself to getting like a solid 2nd place finish, and that would have been cool for me. But that's just simply not how BenjyFishy gets down. He wants the extra slice of pie, and the whole darn pie while he's at it. Yeah, and I just said the word darn. I love that word. The mechanics, the game sense, and ability to stay calm in the end game really makes him just a hard-fought contender in this category. If anyone were to compete with Benji in this, would definitely be Clix. I'm not sure how much you guys have been keeping up with the World Cup circuit and other tournaments, but if you guys are here, then I'm pretty sure that you're pretty well in the loop. If not, all right, I just want to take a stroll down memory lane and show one of the clips that like really boosts Clix to stardom. He was playing in the Door World Cup qualifiers with Skeptic and could practically taste the qualifying spot. He needed a few more points, but was in absolute shambles as his teammate had fallen earlier. All right, so just take a look at this. No way, bro. This man is human. In a spot where he would be so easy to crumble under the pressure, considering that play contributed to his first break within the competitive Fortnite scene. Come on now. Manning up, man, and just getting it done really is a testament to how cool he is under pressure. I seriously doubt that you could pin any other player with Benji and find Benji not coming out victorious. The only person that really gives this guy a run for his money is Clix. These guys have a very similar skill set when it comes to making big moves. You know, I just simply can't, in good faith, crown a victor for this category. So it's a tie, guys. Both parties get half a point. Okay, so it looks like we're in a deadlock here. Both players have a solid 1.5 points. It's very interesting because these guys play completely different game while playing the exact same game, Fortnite. But the way they go about it is just so different. Mechanical and fast versus methodical and smart. That's why we're going back and forth offering both points and both sides, you know, for what they have to offer. But at the end of the day, guys, you know, when it really comes down to is the results, period. Who cares, like, what your playstyle is? When push comes to shove and money is being handed out like candy in these big tournaments, whoever has the most ideal playstyle and skill level is going to be ranking more at the end of the day. That's why our tiebreaker is going to be on lifetime tournament earnings. BenjyFishy has $340,000 earned during the 2 years since Fortnite Battle Royale has been released. Clix, on the other hand, all right, drum roll please, $234,000 earned from tournament play. Not only does BenjyFishy beat Clix outright, it's not even close. Over $100,000 in favor of BenjyFishy shows that the Brit easily outranks Clix. And if you can do math on this, it's really interesting, man. Because if you removed all of the solo cash cups that he's been dominating in, the picture becomes much more blurry. The lifetime tournament earnings narrows down significantly, and I'm not sure if we would even be able to crown a victor. Simply due to the fact that Benji has been absolutely killing it in these solo cash cup tournaments, and he's basically collecting a weekly paycheck from Epic Games like it's like taking candy from a baby. We can really start seeing how consistency adds up and beats out occasional pop-off clutches that made Clix such a household name. But like I said, both of these players have their strong points. All right, so to recap, Clix definitely has some of the best mechanics in the game, and that is no dispute. But what BenjyFishy slightly lacks in mechanics is more than made up in top-notch game sense that allows him to definitely edge out Clix when it comes to consistency. And when it comes to clutch factor, whoo, both of these boys deserve a standing ovation here. Bravo, bravo, my friends. It doesn't get better than them, so this is a tie in that regard. The race was tight, but Benji nudges ahead of Clix because the results are absolutely the most important. And at the end of the day, it's your placement that's gonna make you the big bucks. Well, guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. Once again, it's the Motivation Guy. That's right, your friend, the one and only, man. I just want to tell you guys that I love you guys, believing in you guys, rooting for you guys. Make sure to follow me as soon as you can on my Instagram. Yo, we really hope you enjoyed this video today. Don't forget to use code PRO, guys. When you make any sort of purchases, it just really helps us out, and we really, really do appreciate it. Comment down below what you thought about this video and what you'd like to see next. We aim to bring you guys daily quality content, so do us a favor by liking this video, subscribing to the channel, and showing ProGuys.com some love for bringing you this video. Thanks again for watching. You guys take care.